Ever wondered what creatures lurk in the shadows of legends around the world? Well, today, we're about to take a trip across some very interesting countries to meet their most famous mythical creatures. Our first stop is Greece, home to one of the most iconic creatures of ancient mythology, the Minotaur. This beast was half man, half bull, and, let's be honest, probably not the best at fitting through doorways. According to legend, the Minotaur was trapped in a massive labyrinth, where he liked to spend his time chasing down unlucky visitors. But hey, with a body like that, who needs hobbies? The Minotaur was eventually defeated by the hero Theseus, but his legacy lives on in tales of mystery and, well, a lot of running in circles. Next, we're heading to Japan, where foxes aren't just cute animals. They're magical shapeshifters known as Kitsune. These mystical fox spirits are said to have incredible intelligence, and, depending on how many tails they've got, some pretty impressive powers. Kitsune can transform into humans, and they love to play tricks, especially if you're not paying attention. But don't worry, some are friendly. Just, keep an eye on your stuff if you spot one. Legend has it, the more tails a Kitsune has, the older and more powerful it is. So if you see one with 9 tails, maybe just give it a polite wave from a distance. Heading deep into the forests of Russia, we meet one of the most bizarre and feared figures in Slavic folklore, Baba Yaga. This isn't your typical witch in a pointy hat. Baba Yaga lives in a creepy hut that walks around on chicken legs, and she flies through the air in a giant mortar and pestle. Sounds cozy, right? But don't let her cooking utensils fool you. Baba Yaga is as unpredictable as she is powerful. One minute, she might help you on a quest, and the next, well, let's just say it's best to stay on her good side. And yes, her house literally runs around the forest, like it's got somewhere to be. Now, let's head to Germany for a creature that makes you want to double-check your holiday behavior, Krampus. While Santa brings gifts for the good kids, Krampus deals with the naughty ones. And trust me, it's not a lump of coal you have to worry about. Krampus is a horned, devil-like figure with cloven hooves and chains, dragging around a sack to scoop up misbehaving children. So, yeah, maybe skip the holiday mischief if Krampus is in town. Legend has it, he roams the streets during Christmas, scaring the life out of anyone who's been up to no good. Definitely not your typical Christmas cheer. Now we venture to India, where we meet the fearsome Rakshasa. These shape-shifting demons from Hindu mythology are known for their cunning and ferocity. They can take on human form, but don't be fooled by their looks. Rakshasas are often tricksters with sharp claws, fangs, and a taste for chaos. Some are warriors, while others are sorcerers with the ability to create powerful illusions. Their glowing eyes and wild, beastly appearance are enough to make you think twice before wandering the jungle at night. Just remember, not all monsters need to hide in the shadows. Some like to play mind games too. Now we're heading to the Philippines, where things get seriously spooky with the Aswang. This creature is the ultimate shapeshifter. It can appear as a beautiful woman during the day, but by night, it turns into a terrifying monster, often with bat-like wings. Known for creeping around villages after dark, the Aswang preys on unsuspecting victims, especially those who are asleep. Legends say it has a long, sharp tongue that can slip through windows to reach its prey. So, if you're in the Philippines, maybe keep those windows shut at night, just in case. Our next stop is Mexico, where we meet the terrifying La Llorona, or the Weeping Woman. Legend has it that she's a ghost who wanders rivers and lakes, crying out for her lost children she tragically drowned in a fit of rage. If you hear her wails in the night, beware, because she's said to be looking for new victims to replace the ones she lost. La Llorona's tragic story has haunted Mexico for centuries, and even today, her cries are enough to send shivers down your spine. So if you're near a river at night, maybe keep your distance. We're heading into the icy wilderness of Canada, where the terrifying Wendigo roams. According to Algonquin legend, the Wendigo is a malevolent spirit that embodies insatiable greed and hunger. It's said to possess humans, driving them to acts of cannibalism, and appears as a tall, gaunt creature with glowing eyes, skeletal features, and a heart of ice. Its hunger can never be satisfied, and no matter how much it eats, it remains painfully thin. In the deep, cold forests of Canada, you'll want to stay far away from the Wendigo's haunting cry. Now we're off to the misty hills of Ireland, where you'll hear the mournful wail of the Banshee. This eerie spirit is said to appear when someone is about to die. Her piercing cries a warning of imminent death. The Banshee is often depicted as a pale woman with long, flowing hair, dressed in white or gray, and her wails are said to be enough to chill you to the bone. If you hear her cry, it's best to pay attention, because in Ireland, the Banshee's voice is the final warning before tragedy strikes. But there are so many more countries and creatures left to discover. If you'd like to see more mythical beings from around the world, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And hey, what's the most dangerous mythical creature from your country? Let me know in the comments below. Who knows? Maybe your suggestion will be featured in the next video. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring the myths that lurk in the shadows.